Hey y'all, it's Toy. Okay, so this is going to be a romantic pick a card reading, and this will be what can you expect to come in for your next relationship? What's coming toward you for your next relationship? So clearly, these are either people that are single watching this, or people who don't want who they got, and they want to know what else is out there. Ain't nothing wrong with it. All right, so take a couple of deep breaths. Just how I seen other people do a pick a card reading. This is like my second one, so I don't really know how to do them. So y'all bear with me. Take a deep breath. Look at the three piles you have here. The Shungite, Hematite, and Agate. These are not my only stones, but I put my crystals inside of my pocketbooks so I can walk around with them. And I only have one of my bags in here. And I don't want to go out to the car to get the rest of the crystals. So just work with me, okay? Shungite, that's pile 1. Hematite, that's pile 2. Agate, that's pile 3. Okay, so pick. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that. And I am going to get started. Let me remove the other piles. And 125. Okay. So, if you chose the Shungite stone. Okay, the first question I asked is, what is the foundation of this relationship? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this is the foundation of it. So this is someone that you may see, this is somebody that you might meet at some type of religious place, like a church, a synagogue, a mosque, something like that. Or someone that shares the same spiritual or religious practices as you do. What this could also mean, with religious factors is the foundation of this. So something that you guys have something in common that you do every day, right? This will be that type of relationship. So maybe it started because you both frequent the gym a lot, or it starts because you both frequent the gym a lot and you meet each other there, or maybe you both have children and your children have the same play date. I'm gonna eat fruit and drink water again, so snack along with me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's the foundation of the relationship, that you guys will have a lot in common. A lot of your day-to-day practices are the same with them. So like I said, you both could be single parents. You could have the same career. You could be majoring in the same, oh my God, you could be majoring in the same, oh my God, y'all know you know what I'm talking about, okay? If you want to be a teacher and they want to be a teacher, why can't I think? Whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying, okay? All right, so now what is the person going to be like? So you have here the Two of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Wheel. And you had the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I was feeling like the person that's coming to you next might definitely be a fire sign. But I think their moon sign or their Venus sign will be fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Maybe not so much their sun sign. This person may have a beard. They may be a tad bit older than you, or have like a very serious, like wise kind of like demeanor. Um, Again, with you guys having so much in common with the religious factors there, with the Two of Cups there, I feel like this person is going to be someone who's very agreeable, somebody that wants to come together with you. This person is not really like an arguer. They don't want to fuss. This person is more than a lover than a fighter. A very passionate person with the Knight of Wands here, and very free. This person is they love, but they love authenticity and love. Not that childish love. They like to be free to be themselves. They want you to be free to be yourself. Um, this type of person, I feel like, tends to give more, but they like that, right? They like to be the one in the relationship who is providing. They like to be the one who takes care of things. You know, if you're a woman, this is the type of guy that on a Saturday morning while you're in the bed sleep, he like, throw me the keys to your car, and goes to get your oil changed and fills your tank up for the week and all of this kind of stuff. Okay, so if it's a man, very chivalrous. If it's a woman, then you know she's very passionate and she wants to cook for you. She wants to clean for you. She wants to take care of you. I think this person sees you as a type who has been through a lot, who has had to be strong. For my viewers, someone that has had to be strong unnecessarily and just too much, you know, just really never having a relationship where you were catered to and spoiled and really treated really well. And I feel like this is an aspect that this person is going to bring into your life. Okay? So I also asked, what chakra will be strengthened? Y'all know I gotta ask about the damn chakras. I love talking about the energy portals that connect us, you know, to spirit. Okay, so quest. This is your throat chakra. So again, I feel like for the people watching, you've never been in a relationship like this, and I feel like you've wanted a relationship like this, and I feel like this is going to change the way you speak, the way your perspective, the way you communicate your journey in love. And I feel like you're going to realize that everything was right where it was supposed to be. Like, this is the type of love that's going to make you feel like, oh, this is why I dated Jerome with his broke ass, because he taught me this and now I can use this for this. Like, all of a sudden things kind of come into perspective and you realize that you hadn't been missing anything. Nothing was a mistake. Everything worked perfectly because it got you to where you are now. Okay? That and I feel like it's going to like I said, affect the way you speak, right? I feel like it's going to affect the way you know, if you have children or grandchildren or something like that, like you may have been talking pretty bitterly about love before, and I feel like this is going to change that. It's going to change your narrative. Therefore changing your legacy too, right? Because our narrative is what affects generations. It's the stories that we tell. It's the way that we perceive, and we pass that on. Okay. So I asked what lesson was going to be learned in this. So peaks of joy, intention, and spark. So master number is 33 and 22. And then spark, which is 34, which is down to the number, breaks down to the number 7. So yeah, for me, this is a really amazing relationship. It's very spiritually filled with religious factors here. I mean, like I said, it could be like you guys are both parents or whatever like that, but it may definitely be something very spiritually based. You might meet someone who is a healer and you're a tarot card reader, or they're, you know, a Reiki master, and a Reiki master, excuse me, and you're a palm, you know what I mean? Something like that. This relationship, the lessons that you're going to learn is about, I'm sorry, that is about to go off. There's nothing I could do about it. We'll just wait. I can't pause it because I don't know how to unpause it and keep the thing going. Okay, so it's from 8:44 to 8:59. I'll write that so people will know to just skip over that. Anyway, yeah, so I think that this is going to, and I think this is also going to like restore your spirituality and your belief and your faith in all of this, because I feel like it's going to make you so happy and make you feel so free and be so passionate and be so everything that you wanted that maybe you thought that you weren't going to get. Look, yeah, see, in regard to your abundance with this relationship, whether or not this relationship will be abundant or whether it will bring you I don't want to say dead, so to speak, but you know, some relationships they take from you and break you down before they build you up. This is going, like I said, to restore your faith. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty abundance for all to share. Yeah, I told you. It's going to change your perspective. It's going to light fire under you, and it's going to make you realize why everything is the way it is. And your perspective is just going to change, and it's going to be so wide and so bright and so optimistic and so positive, okay? All right, what does the universe has to say about this relationship? So we have here fun times, long distance, karma, and wallflower. So I feel a couple of different ways from this. So like I said, fun times, very passionate, right? As far as long distance is concerned, this person may live far from you, but I really feel like this is talking about you have come a long way. I feel like you have been waiting for a relationship like this. I feel like you have earned a relationship like this. With karma here, it is finally your turn, I feel like the universe is saying. And with this wallflower here, it's time for you to come up out of the shadows. I feel like this person is probably going to want to like show you off, take you out, dress you up, you know. They're just the type of person, for me, I'm picturing like if it's a woman, I'm picturing like, you know, you come home and you know, she's waiting for you with an apron and nothing else on but some 6-inch heels, cooking your favorite meal, you know, lay herself out on the table as dessert, you know, tell you to drip chocolate syrup and all that all over her. If it's a man, I'm just seeing it as the type of man that, you know, just call you up and be like, yeah, I just put 5,000 in your account. Go ahead, go shopping. I want to take you out. You know, or you come home and it's a pair of red bottoms and a $2,500 gown on the bed, and you know he has your hair appointment ready. You know what I mean? Just some real spoiled type shit, and it just seems really good. Okay, and your advice for this relationship is get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. So here's the thing with this. Like I said, this relationship, how one is going to be beyond your wildest dreams. When it happens, remember to I don't want to say remember the little people, but remember to remain humble, right? I think this person, like I said, is going to have a good deal of money, you know. um don't they're already pedestaling you, right? So be careful that you don't pedestal yourself and be like, what, who, new number, who this, what, like, you know, just try to stay grounded a little bit, even though you clearly got it going on, clearly. All right, but just stay grounded. Thank you, Power One. I hope this is good. I'm gonna keep practicing these, y'all, so I can get better with them. Okay. Okay. So that was Power One. Power Two with the hematite, and we're starting at 1310. Okay. So if you pick Power Two, let's get into it. So, what will be the foundation for this relationship? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay. So you guys may communicate a lot, but I'm feeling more from this than besides just communicating a lot. Yeah, I feel like the next person coming to you is somebody that you've already dealt with before. Your next relationship, I feel like I could hear people like, let me just click off the shit now. But hold it. Yeah, I feel like this is someone that you have already dealt with. Somebody that may have been a bit closed off to you in the past. Um, mm, yeah. I feel like this is somebody that you were intimate with, but only physically. It's like the emotional side of it and the emotional and mental side of it. It was very shallow. Excuse me. There wasn't a lot of intimacy there. Okay, what is this person like? You got the Six of Staffs, the Three of Swords, the World's card, the Four Coins, and the Seven of Coins. Um, Honestly, I feel like this is the type of person that always wants more. I feel like this is the type of person, and that doesn't make them bad, you know? I'm just saying. It's the type of person that always wants more. They have a lot of feelings that they do not communicate, a lot of things that they've gone through that they really keep to themselves. With them, it's kind of like you just keep marching on, you just keep pushing. You know, they don't like pity in regards to attention, you know. So it's not like they won't sit up here and tell people the shit that's going bad with them. You know, they rather people pay attention to them for how fresh they are, you know, or how nice their car is or how much money they make. You know, they've been through a lot, but they keep their sorrows to themselves. And they feel like, you know, there's that person that just really keeps marching along. Um, for some reason, I'm getting that this person may have a Virgo Mercury, or they may communicate in the ways that we, because not everybody communicates the same just because you're a certain astrological sign. So I'm gonna say the kind of labels that we put on, like how a Virgo communicates, like how critical they can be. Um, yeah, this person, there's not a lot of passion here. This person may be This person may have a fire sun sign, but then an earth moon sign. Yeah. Or or even an air moon sign. Or even a water sun sign and a earth moon sign. Because it's something about them that's like they're not very passionate, they're not very communicative, they hold back a lot. And they carry a lot on their shoulders. Okay? And they always are ready for the next best thing. You know, they're always ready for the next best thing. They always want, nothing is really ever good enough for them. You know, I feel like they're hard on themselves like that too, to some degree. No, I'm hearing no. That's the difference between them and the Virgo. They're not hard on themselves, but they're hard on other people. And if they are hard on themselves, like you would not know. I cannot even know from these cards because they are really guarded. Okay, so what chakra is getting worked out for you with this? Victim. I can see this. I can see this. Because your next relationship looks like the type of relationship where you are going to have expectations, but it's things that were never promised to you. And then you're going to feel like, this relationship is going to teach you how to take responsibility and accountability for your actions and your love relationships. You are not a victim, you're a volunteer. You might be the type of person, my viewers, who always like feels like people take advantage of you, break your heart. You're just trying to be loving. You're just trying to be kind. You're just trying to be there for everybody, and everybody take advantage of you. And this next relationship is going to show you how, one, you keep yourself trapped with that narrative, how you keep calling in that same type of energy because you've accepted that that's what it is, and three, how you can start making steps to not have yourself in these predicaments. This relationship is going to teach you that. This relationship is going to put you in a position where you learn a lot about your own, your self-love and your self-value and your self-worth. Because this person is going to trigger you. Because they're not going to be all lovey-dovey with you. They're not going to validate you. They're going to put themselves first. And Spirit is probably going to just see how long it's going to take for you to put yourself first. Okay. In regards to the lesson, 29, the number 11, coming to life. What I tell you? This going to change your life, this next relationship, how to. And it's going to hurt. I won't lie to you. It's going to hurt. But the good thing about this is it stops when you say so. The hurt after you cut a person off still lingers. Don't get me wrong. But it'll be okay. You're about to stop just existing and being of service to other people and truly start to know what makes you happy, what you accept, what you don't, what you about to fuck with and what you ain't. And that's on period. Okay. Your abundance. Your abundance. Okay, so in this relationship, your abundance. How is abundance going to come through in this relationship? Or how is it going to be more debt, so to speak? So the first card you got is Sever Vows of Poverty. The second card is It is Safe for You to Receive. Release Jealousy. And Raise a Promotion. So here's the thing. In this relationship, you're going to learn, like I said, what your worth is. And this is if you take it in and do the lesson, because you can stay with this person for the rest of your life if you want to. You got free will. You can do whatever you want. But if you learn the lesson, right, and you sever vows of poverty, so you say to yourself, you know what, this is not the best I could do. Because that's the only reason why we deal with people like this is when we think it's the best that we could do. We think the universe and God can't bring us exactly what the fuck we said we want. We say we want a man that's 6'4" with brown eyes and peasy hair. And we mess around and settle for somebody that's 5'7" with a bald head. And I forgot what other thing I said, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? Totally different from what we asked for, but it's because we don't believe. So this relationship is going to teach you how to sever those vows. Sever that stinking thinking, right? It's going to open you up to feel safe to receive finally instead of always being the one that's giving. It's going to help you to release jealousy so you're not looking at other people's situation going, well, I can't have that type of relationship, and jumping into a relationship with the ex just for the sake of having a relationship because everybody around you does, right? You're going to release that. It says jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Also, another thing with this is release jealousy. You might deal with some third-party situations inside of this situation too. Yeah, you may definitely deal with a third-party situation inside of this relationship, right? Are you going to compete with the third party, or are you going to level up and be like, you know what? I'm my own competition. I'm my own competition, and I don't have to be that. If it's ever a choice between me and somebody else, choose the other person. That's basically what it's going to teach you. And then raise a promotion. You're going to level up after this relationship. It says, congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Okay? So what does the universe say about this relationship? So, open relationship. Spiritual growth, told you. Ice King. Short term. And fear male. So, got a couple of things here. So the first thing is open relationship. Like I said, may very well be a third party relationship. Somebody that's always seeking for next, more, better. What else is out there? And maybe somebody who has fear of commitment even. But what I tell you, this is going to cause your spiritual growth. With the Ice King here, you're going to get up in that masculine energy and you're going to start using your head instead of your heart for every goddamn thing. And realize that, hold on a second, let me shut this shit down because it ain't gonna go down like that. And that's the reason why it's short term. It's supposed to be short term. You could drag this shit out for as long as you want. Ain't nobody going to stop you. It ain't. You're just going to incur more pain maybe than what you really had to, right? And with fair male here, for some of you, it might be someone of lighter skin with a lighter color eye or a lighter color hair or something like that. But I feel two things from this card more than that. I feel like the universe is trying to teach you all that look good ain't good. Just because somebody look fucking good or on paper look like a perfect match, is this person fulfilling you emotionally? Are they fair to you? Are they reciprocating your love? Are they doing you the way they should be doing you? Or are they doing you dirty however they want, being unfair? Right? You're gonna learn from this. All that glitters is not gold. And then also with fair male here, you're also going to learn that, no, fuck that. You're going to start making people, I feel like a lot of my viewers on this one is women. I feel like you're going to start making people show and prove. Ain't going to be no more of that, oh, let me just love this person. You're going to start making people show you before you do any fucking thing for them. And that's how it should be. Your last card here you have. Did I pull the chakra card? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I did. The victim card. Okay. Yeah, I know I love them damn chakra cards. Okay, last bit of advice. Here we go. You are the best thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your own ass. Buy your own damn drink. This is advice for this relationship that the universe has for you. You do not need to be with somebody just for the sake of being with somebody. If this person is not bringing value into your life, not bringing love and reciprocation into your life. Can y'all see that finger? Okay, there you go. That's what you give them right there. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve your time, and they don't deserve your energy. And this next relationship going to teach you that. And like I said, it might be a little bit painful, but it'll be okay because, especially those of you that's watching this, you got a little bit of a heads up. You don't even got to let this go on too long if you don't want to. Okay. Thank you, Pile 2. Sorry, I don't even know how to do this for real. Okay. Pile 3. 2709. Okay, if you chose the Agate, what is the foundation of your next relationship? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So the person coming into you right now, or the next relationship coming towards you, may be different from what you are used to. Maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I see someone who is, and we didn't get to the part where we're describing them yet, but when it says keep an open mind, I see someone who's kind of more like a studious, someone who is like more professional, or if they're a student, they're like a nerd, and I feel like my viewers, the people watching, like you may be used to more partiers, or I'm hearing like bad boy types or bad girls, hot girls, bad bitches, so to speak. And this person is very different than that. They're very intellectual. They're very hands-on. Yeah, I'm getting like really literary. Could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo rising, I'm hearing. Or even sun, but mostly rising, I'm hearing. Okay. So what will this person be like? Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, this is brand new. Like, this person is just spanking brand new for you. This is nothing that you've ever experienced. Like I said, this person is very hands-on. They are always, they about the bag, but they're very creative. They're wonderful manifestors. In terms of emotion, it, how do I want to say it? Because it's not like their emotions are closed off. They're not closed off. I think that this person has not had many relationships, and so it makes me want to smile because they're so cute. It's like that's the energy of it. It's so cute. Like, he's so cute, or she's so cute. Like, look at you. You don't know no better. It's the type of person that when they ask you out, They go home and they call people and they're like, oh, she's so beautiful or he's so handsome. I don't know what to do. Where should I take them? You know, the type of person that's always asking you, are you okay? You know, kind of always like very aware of you, you know, and always wanting to make sure like you're okay. You okay? Like you've been quiet for a while. You all right? All right. You cold? You know, you're this, you're that, you're hungry, you know, they kind of try to cater to you a little bit. And I think that's partially because, you know, this is not the type of person that is going to be up under you 24/7. They're always working, they're always moving. Legacy is always on their mind. Um, you know, professionalism, pushing, success. This is always on their mind. And I feel like this type of person, I feel like you kind of like maybe you guys met or gonna meet through a mutual friend or something like that. They're not looking for love. As if you turn this person down when you first meet them because they're not your type, they're not gonna push. It's like, oh, okay. And they'll go back to their work. And so that's why they become so attentive and like almost childlike with you when they're with you, when you guys do have time together, and they're very into you and very, very, when they're with you, they're very attentive to you. Right? There's not the type of person that they don't have a lot of time for you, and then when they do spend time with you, they're on their phone. No, this person will legit turn their phone off. You know, these 2 hours or this night or whatever is just for me and you. I'm not gonna let anybody interrupt it. Okay. What chakra of yours will be heavily worked out during this connection? Vanity. So again, this is talking about people who think that more is always good, right? And this may go into what they're saying to you about keep an open mind because, like I said, you may be used to people that have a lot of time for you because of whatever reason, and this person does not. But it's almost like you learn quality over quantity with this person. This person might actually also help you with your finances, um, or just your demeanor, period. Like you may just pick up on their habits. Because like I said, this is the type of person, they're very serious, kind of like very intense. They could be playful and stuff like that, but they don't speak much. They don't feel the need to make a big thing of everything. Like they want their success, they want their money. They don't necessarily need the fame. They don't necessarily need to be seen all the time, heard all the time. You know, this may not be the type of person that wants, you know, you may have an issue because like they don't post you on social media, or they don't have this type of time or that type of time, or there's something that you were getting before in your other relationships that's going to be a little bit lacking here. But the reason is because it's actually like a grown ass person. This is a really mature relationship. And it's like you are going to have to start finding things to do with yourself so that you can match this person's style. You know, you might want to go ahead and enroll in a class, or, just do something to elevate yourself because they spend their time wisely. They can't always be up under your ass. They got stuff to do. Okay, so this is going to teach you about quality over quantity. Okay. Lesson. Wide open, which is the number 6. Wishing well, which is the number 3. Sad embrace, number 45, breaking down to the number 9. Wizard of awareness, number 3. And the strength card, number 44, breaking down to a number 8. So these are the lessons. Yeah, so I feel like what this is going to teach you is being open to the possibility of new things, and seeing the world in a different way with a different perspective. The lesson here was said, embrace, though. I feel like it's going to teach you not to harn on things. Like, I feel like, honestly, this relationship is going to open you up more. Like, put you more in another observer, position instead of like an emotional one, right? So, for the people watching, you may have been more of an emotional person in the past, a very impulsive person. right? Very passionate, very fiery, but very fly by the seat of your pants type of person. You may have been a little bit, bratish, or are a little bit bratish, used to get in your way, feeling sad whenever you don't. And I feel like this person is going to teach you, or some of the lessons that you're going, not this person, but some of the lessons that you're going to learn in this relationship would definitely be how to get over things, how to gain control over your emotions, and not be impulsive and let your emotions get the best of you. I think it's going to teach you how strong you are, how independent you can be. I think it's going to focus you in on what your goals and your dreams are, and kind of motivate you to be open, to going after them. And I think it's also going to leave you open to the possibilities of things, because I think at first it's something that you feel like you are not going to be happy with, that you can't do. And I think you might talk to a friend or something that's like, well, he's so good, like, just because he can't call you 4 and 5 times a day. Like, I feel like one of your friends are going to get you all the way together. I feel like your friends are going to help you with this. They're going to be telling you, like, the reason why Ronnie could call your ass all the time is because he traps. He doesn't do anything else. He's not in an office. Da, da, da. And I feel like it really starts to open you up to understanding that you want more for your life. That you know what I mean? Like, really kind of getting things in order. I feel like this person is really going to rub off a lot of earth energy on you, and really helping you to get your business mindedness together, and not just be so stuck on how something makes you feel, or if something is going your way, or you know what I mean. I think it's gonna kind of like reserve you a little bit. Okay, so what I say. So for abundance, these cards are gonna be whether or not this relationship is gonna bring abundance to your life. It's gonna take away from you, and how. Okay, so do the work is the first card out. Employment change is the second card out. Conscious consumer is the third card. I see. I feel like y'all can't really see them. I'm sorry. Conscious consumer. Attracting, not chasing. Successful funding. Organized for success. Good. So like I told you, this person is going to rub off a lot of earth energy on you. My viewers may be sun signs, either moon rising or sun sign. Fire sign. This person is really going to teach you how to focus. You might change your job. You might just change. I'm telling you, just changing your direction. You're going to become more of a observer. You're not going to speak so much. You're not going to be so impulsive. You're going to think more about saving. You're going to think more about, even for some of y'all, what you put into your body. Like, your diet is going to change with this person. And life is going to become more successful. You're going to become more successful. This is dope. This is dope. This shit gonna teach you so much about quality, about persistence, about ambition, about patience. I mean, this relationship is going to take you to another level. You're gonna go from being impulsive, fiery, I gotta do it right now. I want what I want, how I want, to growing up, basically. And I say it, and it's a good thing. It might not feel good, though. We all know that when we're coming out of our comfort zone, it don't feel the best. Okay, what does the universe want to tell you about this love? Past love. This is going to open you up. This is going to get you back to the basics. This is going to put things in perspective for you. This is going to have you where you're living your truth, and not, because a lot of us, when we like show those type of characteristics, being impulsive, being bratty, being selfish, being, wanting what we want when we want it, how much of it we want, entitled and all this type of stuff. When we act like that, most of us, it's just a defense mechanism, and it's to protect us, But when we're doing that, we don't realize that we're also closing off our heart. When we do that, we close off our intuition. When we do that, we close off our passion. Because they'll say, if you're confused about anything, just follow your heart. But if your heart is closed off or armored up with these heightened senses of importancy, or this self-entitled, this entitled attitude, or whatever it is, if you have that type of armor on your heart, it's going to be hard for you to manifest. It's going to be hard for you to know what really makes you happy. It's going to be hard for you to know what your path is, because your heart is closed, and that's just such a huge part of who you are. Especially if my viewers are like fire sign, sun sign, like a Leo. Your heart is everything, and you might think that your heart is open just because you're in a relationship, but you're actually guarding it with all of these, and not with this relationship, but with your previous relationships. You're actually guarding your heart with all of those shenanigans, so to speak. And so this is going to open that up. It's going to take the mask off your heart. You're going to know what it's really about, what love is really about. And I'm not feeling like romantic love. Yourself. True self-love. True self-care. That's what I'm feeling. All right, and your Rebel deck card. Oh, see, look. Get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You guys might even change your eating habits, your diet, your exercise habits. Like, this is going to pull you, for my viewers that are like in bratty ways or wanting whatever. This is going to pull you out of that. You're going to learn a lot about self-care. You're going to learn about self-validation. You're going to learn a lot about not needing someone, or not equating love to someone being available to you when you want, how you want. You're going to understand how to have separate lives and still come together in a relationship, and how that can be healthy, and how that doesn't have to be scary, and how you can trust that everything's going to be okay. Okay? All right. Thank you, Pile 3. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if, well, it doesn't matter if you let me know, and I'm still going to do more because I like them. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.